Hi gentlemen, this is the promised help video, which is indeed a help video for explaining how to use the features of the site. I'm also going to make it a grand tour of the site, and I'm going to reflect on some of the features of the site, the design of the site, and why things are as they are. And obviously this video is just addressed to the John Phipps team. I will do another video which will have all of the practical information that's in this video, but this is my address to you. So as you can see, here is the site, which now loads very quickly. That's the first thing, because I've reduced the resolution of the image size and done other things to help that, and it's very scalable. We can approximate smaller devices by changing the screen size. You can see it tucks itself away. You can view this on any device. So let's imagine that we're a new user and we log in or register. So we're new, we register. We are an old boy. Name James Kirk. Let's now fill in the mandatory minimum details. Password. And the mandatory minimum details do include year starting and leaving. Sign me up. We can see that we have some other characters in the class of 36, the leaving class of 36, and that's what people would see. They'd start to see other people, and there's an invitation to fill everybody in. We're trying to get everybody to complete the picture and join the dots. So obviously this is test data, but that'll all be cleared out after we've all had a good crack at entering in people from our year, and try and get the thing off to a good start. Let's upload a profile picture. Here's one I prepared earlier for James T. Kirk. So press create, and that now writes that to the database. It sends it off to the web server, and the web server sends it off to Flickr, and Flickr processes it, and then I make a call to, it adds it to a photo set for profile pictures, and then I retrieve the information. That's all going on now, might be done now. Yes, it's done already. And we have the picture, so that's all done, and let's press the done button to go back to the site. Now the major, that's home, the major showpiece for the site will be the timeline, and this is what we've got here is a mixture of John's writings and photograph sets from John placed on the timeline. Haven't completed the classification work yet, but it will be completed in time for the website. When I say I haven't completed, I've classified all the photographs, absolutely all of them, and tagged them. And what we have here are John's own photo sets, and I think that's a good way to go. It's got something of the eccentricity of his titles in: Preserved Bethelgard Snowdon 1974. I think that that's a good way to present it, where obviously the title needs some work, like 113721XC. I'll tidy it up, but I think it works to hear the folder sets in John's own words. So let's dive into a folder set, 1974 Bethelgard, and as you can see, that's all loaded very, very quickly, which is important for keeping people's attention. So here's the photo set. You've got two ways of browsing photos. You've got the upper photo browser gallery slide, and then if you click one of the thumbnails, you can just use the left or right arrow keys to go through the photographs on full screen. And these are sort of quick browse, lower resolution photographs, which I think are pretty acceptable, but and they will increase the speed at which people can browse the photographs. But if you add HD after that, it will take a little bit longer to load Maybe you can't see it on this video, but the quality is better, much better, and it's as good as it can be. And some of the photographs are really quite excellent, the landscape photographs that John did, and you can see them in their full glory. You can add comments down here as well. So here Stan Laurel has added a comment, another comment from Stan, why at last we're coming to something. And Zepparoon has added a comment which is just comment. So the idea here is that you can recognise somebody, oh that's so-and-so, and I'll change that email address to be Stan Laurel, the name, or Greg Dealey, not the email. And you might go, oh, I know that guy, so I can follow the link. Now actually I'm logged in as Stan Laurel at this moment in time, so I can change my details here because this is my information. I can change my password, I can change anything that I wanted to and save it, upload a new profile picture. Okay. Go back, and as Stan Laurel, now I say, hey, there's Zepparoon, I went to school with him. So I follow the link, and there's Zepparoon. I cannot change his details, I can't save it if I do change them. I can still adjust the roll call and save changes to the roll call, but really I'm interested in contacting him. And as I work on this same profile page for the other application which I work on, I will retrofit those features here, because I think what it needs is something like an ability to send this person a message or leave a post for them on their own page, and then you email that out to them and they come back and you increase the traffic to your site and you network people together. That's what all of this is about. That's why I chose this design. John, I don't think you're familiar with Facebook, Quint. I don't know that you are, but you'll have heard of social networking. Really, these are very familiar social networking features which people will recognise and use. So that's done anyway. So the other major feature, apart from comments and photo browsing in the galleries, is tagging. So if you click on there, it will say, oh, please, thinks you want to add a tag. Please use the tag search field to find a person or add them. So we go to the tag search field and we search for people, and we come up with a list to say we want Max Bygraves. As we type Max Bygraves, it pops up there. There's Max Bygraves there. So please save to tag or cancel. But it is him, so there's Max Bygraves. So, and he's now appeared in the list of the people in this photograph. And as we float over him, there's an indication of where he is, which is going to be accurate at this resolution. I haven't yet made it rescale as the thing rescales, but the list will always be accurate. And at this resolution, you can see who he is, and so we can add other ones as well. Good old Bernard Cribbins, for example, that's in there. So Bernard Cribbins, and now there he is. There they are, Max and Bernard. So that's photo tagging. Tagging from the list, and the list is based on the roll call. So actually, even when somebody logs in and they register for the first time, you can hopefully present them. If you say, is this you? And they say, yes it is, you can take them straight to the photographs which they're tagged in. So that's how that works, and that's basically the way that you use and enjoy these pages. And we have another feature here, which is upload photos. So I'm logged in as Stan Laurel, and I'm going to create a photo set. And create that photo set, call it Killy, and put it on the timeline here. I'll get rid of validated and exclude their system use fields. Create the photo set there. Now that's created the description, placeholder, the bucket into which we will put our photographs, and now we can upload those photographs here. So Did I make a mistake? I did make a mistake. Look, I'll put that there. So let's apply the changes. Try again. Okay, so that's because I made a mistake. I'll have to make sure that we weed out those things. I'm going to do, what I'm going to do here is create another photo set called Kiliman. I've been creating photo sets around the name of Kilimanjaro, so I want to start fresh and not go to the previous one, so I'm going to call this one Kiliman. Create. That's created, and now I hope we can upload the photographs there, because I didn't put a slash in, which I did before, and that upset the browser because it couldn't go to an address with // in, obviously. So let's look for some photographs. I've lined them up here, so there's me enjoying an outdoor shower, there's my brother, and there is some of the weird and wonderful plant life from Kilimanjaro. Okay, so I'm going to upload those now. You can upload up to 20 photographs in a set. The idea is that these then appear on the timeline. So I'm hoping that we can get some of the past, the past teachers and pupils to upload photographs if they have them from their time. And it sounds like my brother's at the door. Just a moment. Okay, that was somebody being shown around. Where was I? So there's the photo set. We can go back here and publish that photo set. And did that work? Yeah, it's now publishing the photo set, which means it's uploading those photographs from the web server up to Flickr, which sort of completes the cycle, really. So that's the whole gig. Trying to create and sustain interest, which you do by allowing people to interact with the user content. And we have almost unlimited storage at Flickr, which means that we can, extend that timeline for a good period of time. And it might hit some constraint at some point, but I could intervene then and sort of give people another way to upload, or give them another timeline or something. But I think we're set now for having a product which should have a 5 or 10 year life. We just need the users to come, and ultimately the final point is that we will have people who are an appropriate audience, I hope, to read John's writings, and we can continue to put those up there if we find the time to edit them. And that's about it. Comments welcome. Thank you.